Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. Good morning, everyone, and happy Friday. Today we're here with Annabella from Ms. Alcazar's class to help us with announcements.
For lunch, we're going to have cheese chocolates with green chili sauce, chicken salad croissant sandwich, baby carrots, celery sticks, cucumbers, fresh leafy greens, and fresh apples. And for birthdays, we have Vita from Miss Hinker's class.
Happy birthday, Vita. All right, so now it's time for Future Friday. Okay, everyone, it's time for another Future Friday where we look into your future to see what kind of careers and colleges are available to you. It's important to know what options you have because knowledge is power, and we want you to know all of the options, including college, trade school, military, employment, technical college. There's so many paths you can take.
Hello, we are the Future Friday investigators.
Today we are interviewing Derek Ruff, barber and business owner at Ruff Cuts in Windsor.
What do you do in your job?
Well, to make it easy, I cut people's hair and beards, but I like to look at it more as you're trying to make people feel good about themselves and like feel confident, you know?
Choose 3 words to describe your job.
3 words to describe my job. I'd probably have to say entertaining, get to talk to a lot of different people. Fulfilling, nothing feels better than getting a good haircut and being able to provide that service for somebody is really cool. And then sometimes it can be challenging as well. We're all different. Everyone has different types of hair, different lengths of hair, different head shapes, all sorts of stuff like that. So it's just kind of finding the right haircut that makes people feel good and confident.
Why did you choose this job?
Ooh, it kind of just happened, honestly. I was going to school at Ames in Front Range, just trying to figure out what I wanted to do after high school. And my buddy's mom, she was actually a hairstylist over in Fort Collins. And I used to be super picky about how I liked my hair. And she always said, hey, you should give it a try. You should give it a try. And after a couple of years in school, I didn't really find anything that I liked. And so I said, let's go give this barbering thing a try. And turns out I wasn't too bad at it and opened up my own shop. So, yeah.
How does your job help people?
It helps people just because I think nothing feels better than having a good haircut, feeling confident in your own skin. As guys, our haircuts are kind of like our makeup, really. There's lots of different ways that you can style your hair. And so just kind of making people feel confident and comfortable in themselves.
Did you have to go to school or training for your job, and where?
I did. So I went to barber school over at Cinco Brothers Barber School in Greeley. The school was 1,500 hours, so that's 1,500 hours. Took a little bit over a year because I was going full time. But yeah, then you have to go pass two tests, a practical and a written. So the practical is just kind of showing that you know how to shave and do haircuts and just kind of making sure that you're disinfecting everything right. And then there's the written test, which just kind of shows that you know what you're doing on paper.
What do you normally wear to work?
So we wear these smocks every day. You can see the logo on it just to kind of keep the hair off of us. Closed toe shoes is a big one in case you accidentally drop your clippers or your shears. You don't want to stab yourself in the foot, right? So definitely closed toe shoes. And I like to wear black slacks or pants just because I don't like the hair getting on me. But it's kind of whatever you like to wear, whatever you feel comfortable with. But I kind of go for just the clean and keep the hair off me look.
What superpower do you want to have at your job?
Ooh, that's a good one. maybe like telekinesis, just have my clippers like floating there and I could grab them real quick if I needed them, or maybe like super speed like the Flash and you just do a haircut in 2 minutes. Obviously you want it to look good, but that would be really cool.
What helped you get to where you are today?
A lot of support from my family and friends. There was a lot of ups and downs, and sometimes I wasn't feeling so confident, and they kind of just picked me up and gave me the reassurance that I am good enough to do this. And so I probably say friends and family support.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.